Well, it's been a very, very busy week and a very busy day. This is my fourth video today, but it's important. It's really important. Um, Everyone knows what's been happening the last couple of weeks with the cenotaph, Churchill statue, etc., etc. And the thing that most galvanised the people in our movement to go to London and to protest and to defend the statue. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday. By the way, if anyone's on there, can you just give us a thumbs up so I can see that you're actually on stream. So hi mate, thanks, that's good. Thanks to see you guys. Just see you there. Just share this all over the place because this is a really, really important message tonight. Really, really important message. So I did a video on Tuesday, Wednesday, calling the Met Police out, saying you need to start doing your job properly. We pay our taxes so that you do your jobs, okay? And one of the police liaison officers that we work with when we're doing demonstrations phoned me on the day after I did the feed, and I said to him, I says, look, I says, we've had assurances from the police before about things and they haven't been followed through, and obviously there's trust issues here. I says, what we need to hear, so I said to the police officer, what we need to hear from the very top of the Met, in other words, from the head of the Met, Cressida Dick, says we need her to say that she will protect those monuments, that she will stop criminal damage taking place at those monuments. I says that's what patriots and veterans need to hear. I says if patriots and veterans hear that, there's no need for them to come to London. If you're going to do your job, there's no need for patriots to come to London. There's no need for veterans to come to London, because we know that those monuments are going to be protected. On her interview tonight, and I've only just seen it, that's why I'm doing this so late. On her interview tonight, Cressida Dick said word for word what I asked the police liaison officer to ask her to say, that they're going to protect those monuments. Now, looking at the policing operation, and again, obviously they put out the restrictions on they're going to do it. It seems that they're going to put some sort of blockade in before the cenotaph, so Antifa and any other protests coming from the Antifa side and Black Lives Matter will not be able to get anywhere near the cenotaph. That's what it appears that they have done. And any of the patriots that do turn up, they will be in the Parliament Square area, which is where the statue of Churchill is, and coming right the way up to the cenotaph. So I think on this, I personally believe that they are going to police it correctly. They're going to stop people attacking those memorials and those statues and so on and so forth. I know you're saying you can't trust them prim and proper, right? But the bottom line is, right, you're saying you can't trust them, but the reality is they have said this on record. If they don't do that, they can be called to account, because they have publicly said that they're going to protect those things. It's not me saying it. It's not a Bobby on the beach saying it. This is the head of the Metropolitan Police has said they are going to stop criminal damage taking place at those monuments. So that's one issue. So I would say tomorrow, if you're going to guard something, you're going to guard a box, because Churchill statue is completely covered, and you're also going to be putting yourselves in danger travelling to the thing and travelling back, because there may well be gangs out that are looking for a fight and so on and so forth. I'm talking about veterans and patriots. If someone wants to go there for a fight, that's not what I'm about, and I've said that from the very beginning. That's not what any of us are about. We wanted to protect the monuments. We don't want to go there to fight with anyone. This was all about purely protecting the cenotaph, which commemorates our war dead. Now, if veterans want to go and stand there peacefully, quietly, there's nothing wrong with that. But there is no point in thousands of people turning up. I don't believe. I can't see any benefit. We've got another demonstration that we're planning for July about grooming. that'll be a far better one to go to than going to something that's going to be properly policed. So that's my take on it. I mean, I have no skin in the game in this because I'm in Northern Ireland and I can't get out of Northern Ireland, as I've said numerous occasions. I'm on Alcatraz at the minute. Yeah, I know none of the vets are going to kick off. We know that, prim and proper. Know that 100%. And that's not the issue. The issue is the police have done what we literally instructed them to do. So myself and Glenn Saffer both spoke with the same police liaison. We both said exactly the same thing. And he has actually done and gone up the chain of command, and they have said that they're basically going to do their jobs and defend the monuments. And we've got to take that at face value. If they don't do that, then obviously we're never going to trust anything they say again. So it's not in their best interests to betray us on this. So there's no point. There's no point in turning up there en masse tomorrow, I don't think. Just my opinion. You can do what you want. It's free country. If you want to go and demonstrate, you can go and demonstrate. But Huxley, brilliant. You get it. Huxley, you 100% get it, mate. This is what they should have done last week. This is the thing. There's two issues here, right? First of all, this should have been done last week. Let's be honest, it's fun. And please share this everywhere because I want patriots to see this so they don't unnecessarily go down to London, right? The police have given a commitment. I know people have paid to go there, mate. I get that. I've had that before where I've paid to go to demonstrations and I've had to cancel at last minute and all the rest of it. But I just don't think, I think you could end up paying a lot more if you go down there and it all kicks off. I just can't see the point in being there. I really can't see the point in being there. So yeah, the police have said they're going to do the job and they're going to police it right. Now, if the other side kick off, they're going to be fighting with the police. It's as simple as that. But look how many times we've been screwed. I know, prim and proper, I know we've been screwed over. Listen, and I've had real problems with the police, but they've never given me commitments from the very top of the Metropolitan Police. That's what they've done here. Because me and Glenn Saffer asked that police officer, they've given us a commitment from the exactly Huxley, exactly. And I don't think there's any danger of anyone losing their lives, right? I think the police do know how to keep control of them, and that's what the problem is with this. The police could have done this last weekend, and it would have saved a lot of heartache. And like I say, I was never going anyway. I literally can't get out of Northern Ireland, so it's not like I'm bottling it and going, oh, I'm not going, and I want to tell everyone else not to go. I'm just saying to you guys that are thinking about going tomorrow, is it worth going? If the police are going to do the jobs properly, which they've said they're going to, is it worth going? That's all I'm saying. It's totally up to you guys. You can do what you do. Anyone that goes, just remember. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you are going, you're totally free to go. I mean, what I think would be a brilliant picture would be black and white veterans standing with each other with the medals on at the cenotaph. I think that'd be a fantastic photo opportunity. I think it'd be great. But we don't need mass numbers there. Play Richard, slow down, raise the spirits, not downplay it. I'm not. It's a bit late, so I'm trying to get that through my brain. See what you're saying there, mate. I can't really say it. Now the other thing is this. Sadiq Khan is burying. This is going to be the big battle. This is going to be a far bigger battle than tomorrow. Here's the thing. What our country, not even just us, our country cannot afford to be in a situation where black and white are being pitted against each other. And me and Tommy's done a live feed on this, so I'm not going to go over all ground. But the fascist, disgusting left, the cultural Marxists, the people who engage in identity politics, they want there to be a race war between black and white. And I have no interest in that. The vast majority of black people have no interest in that. The Black Lives Matter thing will ram its head off a wall, and very, very soon people will see what Black Lives Matter is all about. People in the black community will see what it's all about. People are already waking up in the black community what Black Lives Matter is all about. So let's not give them the oxygen of having white people fighting with black people, or even having the police fighting with Black Lives Matter. Let Black Lives Matter bang its head off those riot shields and those barricades tomorrow, because they ain't getting through. They're not going to get through to anybody. But what we do need to look at, once this is over, once tomorrow's over and we get get past tomorrow, right? What we need to look at and challenge is the covering up of these statues. Winston Churchill must not be allowed to stay in that coffin. I said it in my video earlier on. We need to see Winston Churchill raised from the dead. We need to see Winston Churchill out of that wooden box that they've put round him. That's scandalous what Sadiq Khan's done. Sadiq Khan, and the other thing is, if you live in London, for goodness sake, get out and vote for somebody that isn't Sadiq Khan at the next election. Get rid of that man, because he doesn't represent anybody but his vile, disgusting, left-wing identitarian agenda. He's a Roman. So Sadiq Khan is the one that's covering all these statues up. So people need to hate to seeing that, Gabe. Yeah, I mean there was something disgusting about seeing that go over that statue. Absolutely disgusting. Nigel Farage for London Mayor. That's an interesting one. Nigel Farage for London Mayor. That's a very, very interesting one. So guys, anyway, the police have done what they said they were going to do. They gave us undertakings. I've never seen that happen before, where the head of the Metropolitan Police has done what we have asked them to do and actually made a public statement. Now, they'll probably never admit to this, and I wouldn't expect them to admit to it. The other thing was, when the police liaison phoned me the other day, he told me the person that actually tried to light up that flag at the cenotaph has been arrested and has been charged. So they are going after the people that were doing that sort of stuff. Now, I am not foolish enough to believe everything that police tell me, but on this one, they have honoured what I asked them to do. And fair play to the police liaison. I'll name him. Wayne was the police liaison. He has done what I asked him to do, and I can't say any more than that. So I'm honourable, and I'm just relaying that I believe there's no reason for patriots to put themselves in danger. And I said that on my first video about the police. I said if the police do their job, there's no need for patriots to be there. And I believe that. The police have said they're going to do their job. So it's up to you guys. You can go if you want and probably waste your money, or you can stay at home and guard the monuments in your own town, because believe you me, this battle is not over. It's not just one day, and it's a long game that we're playing here, and there's going to be a lot of monuments around this country and a lot of cenotaphs and a lot of war heroes who are being demonized by these left-wing lunatics. And remember, this is not to do with race. This is to do with absolutely crazy Marxists and the people that they've got in positions of power, in councils, on police commissions, in the police force up and down this country. So this is a long fight, and we've got to box clever, and we've got to take it very, very steadily. So that's my counsel. I don't think there's any point in going tomorrow. Let the Antifa and Black Lives Matter fight with the police until their heart's content, but they're not going to get anywhere near those monuments. And if they do, then the police have made a total mug of me, and I've been fooled by them. But what we don't want tomorrow is white people fighting with black people on the streets of London, because that would be an absolute disaster for our cause. My battle has always been with extremists, whether they be left-wing extremists, white supremacists, black supremacists, or Islamists. I don't like totalitarian fascists of any colour, whether they're black, white, whether they're communist or fascist. That's what I'm against. I want my beautiful country to be a beautiful, tolerant, peaceful country that believes in democracy, freedom, equality, sovereignty. That's what my country's all about. So anybody that's an extremist, I don't have nothing to do with you. Simple as that. You know. Anyway, guys, thanks, Prima Proper. Really appreciate that. That's all I'm saying. I can't go tomorrow anyway. But if I could go, I wouldn't be going now, because the police have made an undertaking, word for word, what I asked them to say, and word for word what Glenn Saffer asked them to say. So that's my take on it. If they let us down, that's another story. But we need to see the coffin getting taken off off Churchill. guys, if you're going to go, go, but be peaceful. You know, if you're going to go, go and be respectful. Because remember, this is the cenotaph that we're talking about here. We don't want people kicking off around the cenotaph. We don't want people kicking off with the police. We don't want people kicking off with other people. If you're going to go and have a silent protest. No problem with that. No problem. Anyway, that's my take on it. It's up to you guys. You'll do what you're going to do. And like I say, you know, I might take a run up to Belfast tomorrow, see what's happening in Belfast, see if, because I know there's been statues and stuff threatened up there. You're probably better going to the ones in your own towns, because that's where there's more likely to be people trying to do damage and do criminal damage, because it's not going to happen in London. They ain't going to get anywhere near them. They ain't going to get anywhere near them. Guys, I'll see you all soon. Stay safe. There is going to be a demo in the middle of July, and I would, if you can get your train tickets changed, get them changed, and go in July, because we'll be taking on the Home Office about this whole grooming scandal where maybe 1 million of our girls have been raped in racist rapes, and that's a big one that we need to look at. But tomorrow, honestly, guys, it's not worth it. See you all soon. Bye bye.